Car repair.
You're home. Can I get you a drink?
Am I going to need one?
Take these 4 shots before I answer that question.
Okay, you're freaking me out, Shelly.
Take your shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 to grow on.
What's going on, Shelly?
That's bad.
You got another cat?
No, getting a cat is your bad threshold.
Yeah?
Have another shot.
Hey, are you okay?
For now.
Hey, is there something wrong with the car?
Kinda.
Were you in a wreck?
Nobody saw me get in the wreck.
What, was anybody hurt?
Do clowns count?
You hit a clown?
Yes, with my car.
Well, is he pressing charges?
That's a question for Blippi.
How do you know his name?
Well, as he was bouncing up onto the hood of my car and screaming, "Please don't run over Blippi,"
Is he here?
in the garage.
May I see?
Are you afraid of really gory clowns mumbling incoherently, then screaming and passing out?
Well, of course, like everyone is.
Then maybe you shouldn't see him.
He's still alive?
Now would be a good time to discuss his quality of life, with a radiator puncturing his spleen and all of his fingers off.
Okay. The way I see it, we have 2 options.
I know. Call the police and...
I was going to say either I assume Bimpy's identity or we eat him.
He's not quite dead.
Okay. I'm going to need 1 more shot, a mallet, and could you find out how hot his wife is?
That is not funny.
Well, neither is a sobbing, bargaining for his life clown.
How about we finish him off and then go to kill his wife and then live the rest of our lives as Mr. and Mrs. Blippi?
Sure. Why not? Hey, what are your thoughts on killing the Blue Man Group, too?
And that is how we begin threatening the Blue Man Group. Come on, guys. We ain't afraid. This is episode 83 for Out Fiesta or season 6, episode 2, Duets. I am your host, Richard Houghton. This is our amazing cast, Kristen Keith, Rob Hudspeth,
Hello.
and Juliana Briscoe.
Yay!
All right, Far Outlets Fiesta.
Yeah.
Exit interview.
You've had an amazing ride, Russ. I'm sorry to see you go.
Oh, I'm leaving the company in great hands with you, Jack. I guess all that's left for me to do is tell you the last of the company's secrets.
Well, we went over the top secret projects already.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. Do you see our first dollar?
Sure. It's mounted there on the wall.
I made that dollar by biting a bald eagle's head off.
You did that for $1?
No, inflation. It was 1979. Our men's shoes were originally created to induce testicular cancer, and most of them still do.
So those aren't your original nuts?
Oh, not by a long shot. I sired 14 bastard children in the very chair you're sitting in.
I wondered why it was sticky.
Those nuts are gone, girl. I don't know, trying to make a gone girl joke. Didn't work. Sulk for a second. I sired kids in that chair, then sacrificed them one by one after hours in the break room as an offering to Thor.
Wait. Thor wanted their souls?
Well, not really. I should have asked first. He was confused, like, well, where should I put these?
I'm not sure I want to know.
I seduced each and every one of our main competitors' wives.
Wait, any more of these secrets?
And with their consent, tattooed my name on the back of each of their ears.
You know how to do ear tattoos.
Well, most got infected. Many died.
Hey, okay, please don't tell me any more secrets. I can't be held responsible for things I have no knowledge of.
Oh, good thinking.
What's that?
My tattoo kit. May I see your ear?
Okay, but I need to warn you. I have Hep Z from risky behavior around monkeys.
I'll wear gloves.
Did you actually get to meet Thor?
Well, not face to face. I mean, he did autograph a picture. Okay, well, I'll leave you now to fight the horse.
That was so painful. Fight a horse?
He knows Krav Maga.
Can I shoot the horse?
Only if he draws first.
Virtual toothpaste.
Please give me a kiss, honey.
Oh, you got it. Whoa, wait, hold on.
What's the matter?
You got to do something about that breath first.
You should be willing to kiss me with a decomposing rat in my mouth. Remember, it was in our vows.
We're actors. This is a podcast commercial.
I'm bipolar, you bastard. And by the way, I was already a little freaked out about kissing a stranger before your character started dissing mine.
Okay, fight through it, Eric. Have you ever heard of virtual toothpaste?
Have you ever heard of sexless marriage that leads to our divorce and or your murder?
Would you mind going back to the script?
Oh, okay. Cue me again.
Have you ever heard of virtual toothpaste?
No, Red, I've never heard of virtual toothpaste. Can you tell me about it?
The virtual toothpaste scientists came up with a way of tracking your breath freshness and administering a virtual signal that applies toothpaste to your teeth and brushes them.
That seems like a waste of brain power and technology.
You could try it.
Well, you're not listening to me at all.
Do you feel it?
Wow. Once you get past the little mini tongue shocks, it's actually kind of pleasant.
And it's preventing cavities.
Great. I like to sleep with a toaster strudel frosting on my teeth.
Stay on the script, please.
Oh, well, that was my real line. It really was.
And it whitens your teeth, too.
Yeah, and that's remarkable. I'd pay a huge amount of money for that.
Good. It's very expensive. Now, about that kiss.
Hold on. I have some ground rules. Slightly open mouth, but no serious tongue. Okay, fine. Well, a little tongue, but no other touching. Okay, fine. I just texted you where you can touch me during the kiss.
Virtual toothpaste.
And I need to let you know that I have a tendency to fall madly in love with anyone I kiss. Even a peck on the cheek. So you're gonna need to figure out how many kids we should have. Hey, wait, come back. What about our kiss?
Prison
Saloon. Time machine.
You ever wish that you had a time machine, Viv?
No, but sometimes I wish you had one. Do you remember what we were doing 10 years ago?
Like we're about to see it in a flashback?
Lucy, I thought I'd see you here at the Young Overachievers regional event.
Congratulations on your science fair win.
Congratulations on you being named Mayor Pro Team for a day.
How long until you graduate with that degree that guarantees you a job in a field you love with a maximum salary and industry leading vacation time program?
My final exams worth 89% of my total grade are next week.
Yes. Well, I'll graduate with my degree that makes my life meaningful and allows me to live the lifestyle I deserve in 2 weeks, pending final grades. You know what would be fun?
What's that, Lucy?
Associating with known felons.
Sounds like a hoot.
Well, sorry about that, kid.
Oh, the flashback is over.
Oh, that one. But there's another one coming after this question. Do you remember what we were doing 5 years ago?
Tito Face has enriched our lives in so many meaningful ways.
He has. Racketeering and extortion.
Drug running.
Oh, rum running.
What's that one that starts with a L?
Larceny.
Yes, lots of larceny.
And some wasn't even pretty. It wasn't even petty, I mean. Some wasn't even petty.
Flashback over. Back to the present for long enough for me to ask this question. Lucy, where do you think we'll be in 5 years?
Ghosts haunting the post-apocalyptic Earth.
Bet you didn't see that one coming.
The Life Narrators, Choctaw.
I'm sulking, and I want you to know why.
I'm pretending not to notice and messing with the air conditioner.
I'm sighing and passively aggressively hoping you will ask, what's wrong?
Is the temperature okay for you? I'm asking, hoping to avoid an awful conversation.
No, I'm not able to hold my tongue anymore.
I'll hold it for you. I'm saying, trying to lighten the mood.
Exactly how much money did you lose? I'm asking point blank.
I'm trying to sound confident enough to avoid answering that question by saying, not that much.
I'm asking how much it is, not that much, not willing to let the matter die.
$3,500, I'm saying quietly.
Do you know how many Kit Kat bars we could have bought with $3,500? I'm asking a bit confusingly.
Kit Kats average $1.09, so at that cost...
How did you even get a hold of $3,500. I'm asking as the horror sinks in.
Do you know what a loan shark is? I'm asking desperately.
Oh, Tim, I'm asking bursting into tears.
It will be okay, I'm saying. Trying to calm down my lovely wife.
How did you even find a loan shark? Sorry.
Well, you'd be surprised how easy it is to find a loan shark near a casino. I'm explaining.
How long do we have to get it back? I'm imploring to try to get myself together.
Well, I wasn't planning on paying it back. I mean, what's a loan shark in Oklahoma going to do to me in Texas? I'm chuckling cockily.
I'm jerking the steering wheel out of your hand, hoping for a U-turn and crashing into a fatal crash.
Our friends
Friends film. It was genius of you to have them meet us here.
Gives us time to talk about it. How do you even know, Pat?
Don't blame me. You're the one who introduced me to Mike. Which one of them is the actor?
I don't know.
But you saw the movie.
Yep. Mhm.
What was it even about?
Laundry. There was a laundromat.
And who was that guy who just stood there?
The guy who wasn't supposed to be in the show. For 2 minutes. It's just sad.
So what are we going to say?
Can we avoid the conversation altogether by causing a commotion?
I'm not sure I know how to cause a commotion.
What did you say?
Wow! So that is all it takes to cause a commotion. Well, I still think they're going to want to talk about it.
Well, what are we gonna say to them?
We could pretend like we're asleep.
Well, some of the lighting was better than average.
Except the parts you couldn't see.
Well, they made up for that by having a distractingly bad sound.
They had the same music, but in different places in the film.
Two locations.
Were any of the performances good?
Good as gum.
Yes, 2 of the performances were good as gum. Mike's?
Oh, his performance reminded me of everything I hate about performance on film. Pat had a part too.
Where?
In the party scene.
It's such an awkward scene.
It was horrible. Here's what I'm gonna try. Hey, Mike, I forgot how to talk.
Hey, I think I'll try that too. Hey, Pat. Hey, Mike. Bye.
No fair.
Mephisto Mall
After hours.
How did that even happen?
We had that gummy Thai food sample. Went to the bathroom, and that's just the last thing I remember.
Yeah, man, me too. I mean, I guess checking the bathroom for passed out people didn't make the close for the night checklist.
Well, if we're really locked in, we can find a place to sleep.
Sleep here?
What? Keep looking for a way out.
Oh, whoa, what the fuck is that?
Well, maybe it's the gummy Thai food poisoning talking, but it looks like Build-A-Bear Fight Club.
Oh, look away. Keep moving.
Lindsay, look.
Parade of spectral old people who used to be the only employee of a cookie store in the middle of a weekday.
This is a specific haunting.
Yeah, it is. Hey, there's one more door downstairs. Look away from the elevator, escalators.
Oh, too late. I saw it. Oh, the standoff in the Lego store where the Lego maniac was holding some other Legos hostage.
If you listen closely, you can hear all 5 of the kiosks that sell sunglasses in this mall sobbing and gasping for air.
Oh, my God, I swear that all the movies just changed to movies that were the third in the series.
Yeah, Caddyshack 3.
Caddyshack 3. Oh, look at that shoe store. The shoe store, the cobbling elves are having their version of a cockfight.
Wow, man, who knew that cockfighting extended into the elven artisan culture?
I wonder if the store owners ever tried to get tired of dead elven roosters in the morning.
All about shoe quality.
Okay, we have to get out of here. That store, whose name I can't pronounce, has those mannequins with chopped in half faces.
Okay, I kind of know what you're talking about.
You'll meet them soon enough. They're pointing handlessly.
Yeah, they don't have any hands.
Pointing at us, and even then they're missing face tops.
Face tops.
God, yes, I've never had to try to describe that.
You know, I never thought I'd be killed this way. I always thought it would be sneeze, laugh, triggered, bladder explosion.
Oh my God, that's right.
Oh wait, look, this door's open. Hey, shall I escort you to our crapmobile?
To the
crapmobile.
crapmobile.
We're pretty good at that.
Yeah, passing out in a mall toilet and then escaping just in time to avoid being killed by a partially headless mannequin. Yeah, we are.
Apprentice.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you on the Stanley Ice Cream Sheep's Fun Pit and Batting Cages team.
Happy to be part of this. Of the Stips PABC family.
Say that 3 times fast.
Oh, do I have to?
Yeah, as you probably already know,
I never assume I know anything.
at Stanley Ice Cream's Stanley Ice Cream Sheep's Fun Pit and Batting Cages, we specialize in kids' birthday parties.
I did know that. I did
But
know that.
what you may not know here, what you may not have known is, no, that's all there is.
Kids parties. I get it.
Diapers under the table kid parties.
What?
People change their kids' diapers on the table and then chunk them on the floor.
In what universe is that acceptable?
Glargon 7. Hey, would you like to learn the birthday cheer?
Oh, how long do I have to work to get paid for the whole hour?
What?
I'm pushing 30. I've been out of work for almost a year. I told myself I would take any non-sex worker job.
All right. Let's not get into a competition about who has the worst life, because I'm almost 60 and wear a plastic sheep head hat at work.
A moment of silence for our dearly departed self-esteems. Now, let's learn the birthday cheer. I will calm us both down. It'll calm us both down if we do it. Really. Okay, being formally trained to do something I loathe, it doesn't calm me.
Yeah, that describes everyone. Okay, repeat after me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, may I have your attention, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, may I have your attention, please?
Stan the Sheep says, I want you to have the best birthday party ever.
And the sheep says, do I have to do the voice?
Only if you want to be paid.
I want you to have the best birthday party ever.
So, on the next big ba from the Stan the Sheep horn,
Sheep don't have horns.
do the cheer, please.
So on the next big ba from the Stand the Sheep horn.
I'd like everyone to drop what they're doing, swallow what you're chewing.
Give me a second. I'm reflecting on the life choices that have brought me to this moment. God. Oh, I'd like everyone. Yeah, I can't do this. I'll just clock out forever and just hope I get paid.
Oh, she'll be back. I'd like everyone to stop what they're doing, swallow what they're chewing, and join in with the fabulous Stan the Sheep singers as we wish Kyle a very happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Taste lady and smell boy.
Layer improvement.
I could never find anything in these places. They're too big.
You're the one who said our lair looks like crap.
Well, I just think if you're going to have a lair, it should kick ass.
Or at least have a toilet that works.
Well, maybe if someone didn't use so much paper, taste lady.
Oh, let's not go there. Smell boy. Huh. I've heard that semen wrecks more plumbing than Thai food. Huh. We could use some of that for our camo rock door.
It looks like it scratches too easily.
Take your gloves off and find out.
And reveal my secret identity by my hands? No thanks.
Who the hell is going to recognize you by your hands?
My manicurist. I think we need some of those cool see-through maps that we can swipe to enlarge.
Who's going to install them?
There's probably a YouTube video. I'm pretty handy.
You're not. When was the last time you freed us from a diabolical trap?
Last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday. The amazing bendable Cyclops. Putty was his name. He rescued us.
Right before I was going to.
We're shopping for a lair. For a liar.
Well, maybe I'll get a riding mower and mow you.
Just find someone who can help us.
I smell coffee and mini donuts from a vending machine coming from aisle 4. I bet that's someone who can help us.
I'll taste him and find out.
You taste him, and you're either going to get a date with him or meet security. Hey, where you going? Practical Kung Fu across town bus.
Thank you for scoring these free bus passes, bud.
Thank you for thawing those corny dogs we had on Wednesday. Kung Fu, Lewis.
Kung Fu, bud.
Hey, what food would you least like to vomit on a bus?
Oh, tie between chunky pot pie soup and menudo. You
Live goldfish.
goldfish trauma can no longer be ignored.
I'm ignoring it.
I guess you can. Do you see windpipe trauma as a concern?
Why would I?
Hiya!
You karate chopped my windpipe. Good thing I can touch my molar with my tongue and sprout a new one. Which I do.
I know.
Ow!
I was lashing out. You know how I feel about goldfish.
Hey, no apologies necessary.
I didn't apologize.
There's nothing like the smell of the crosstown bus.
So is this a bus to cross town? I could use a couple of crosses. Vampire season is right around the corner.
I'm think that for this vampire season, we don't go out and actively hunt them.
Right. If they come after us, we burn them with crosses, sunlight, etc.
We can drag out the crossbow.
Oh, talking about crossbows on the crosstown.
Crossbows on the crosstown sounds like a medieval Eric Clapton song. Okay, we have made it to the end of the line on this bus.
Do you want to leave the bus like adult humans? Or go limp and make them drag us off?
I'm game for a good limp dragging.
Kung Fu, bud!
Kung Fu, Lewis. Secret women bladder problems.
I can't thank you enough for appearing on my little infomercial.
Happy to be here on your little infomercial attainment. That means podcast?
Yeah. And which women bladder problem are we here to discuss today?
It's the one that is particularly disgusting to men. Men, for your own safety, we're probably going to want for you to leave the room. I will start showing pictures related to women's bladder problems in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Surely they're gone now, ladies. We have an app that's part of a fantastic and revolutionary service open only to you today through this podcast offer.
And we didn't have time to name this service because we believe that it will keep it more exclusive. But it will allow you to use a quiet place nearby where you can just completely disconnect.
Nobody can reach you. And people who try, they get messages that make it look like they're having a problem on their end.
You simply let the app know where you are by turning it on.
Then you can enter the criteria you want for your private space.
You can either decide whether it's indoor or outdoor, if it needs a clean place to take a quick power nap.
All spaces are guaranteed to be away from any cameras or tracking.
But they are for one person only. If you try to include another person,
Male or female.
If you try to include another person, not only does my second cousin Everett with the neck beard move into your room,
And 71 pictures of you and the other person are automatically published to everyone who tried to reach you during your visit.
it's hard to ignore 71 pictures.
You'll be finding our new app on your phone when this podcast ends.
Do not let it fall into the wrong hands.
It's smart enough to ruin your family and everything you have worked for.
I'll bet you wish you had been watching something else.
Secret women bladder problems.
Flea market
Market
good.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of the Flea Market Good. And yes, we're still letting Doug name our shows. Good afternoon, Doug.
Good afternoon, Susie. Doug likes flea markets.
We know, Doug.
And most other creatures that have fleas.
Today we're going to show you.
Your face makes Doug happy.
Thank you, Doug.
You're welcome, Susie.
Today we're going to show you.
Doug wants to show you something, Susie.
Not now, Doug. Today we're going to show you.
Here.
What's that, Doug?
Let's read it together.
Then, can we get on with the show?
Probably. Dear Susie, Doug thinks your face and hair are pretty.
I'm not sure this is the place for this, Doug.
I'll keep going. Doug thinks your face and hair are pretty.
Doug, I think I know where this is going.
But more importantly, your soul is pretty. Doug likes pretty souls. Do you want to get back to the show, Susie?
Not just yet. Keep going.
But more importantly, your soul is pretty. Susan, you are... Susie! Susie! You are the person who is most kind to Doug.
Aww.
On show mornings, I wake up and put on clothes because I sleep naked.
Didn't need to know that.
I'll erase that part. On show mornings, I wake up smiling because I know I will get to see you.
Aw, Doug.
And because of your pretty niceness, Doug wants to ask Susie something.
Aw, Doug. You know I love you like a pet.
Doug likes to pet pets that have pets. Hey, will you?
Oh, Doug, as much as I like you.
Will you give me a ride to work next week?
A ride to work? Sure. Now, get back to the show.
Instead of Susie driving Doug to work, Doug will instead take Susie on a picnic that hopefully will lead to intercourse. The end.
Wait, that can't be the end. Guess it is. Susie's dry spell ends next week. Yeah.
And that is how we leave you. This is episode 83 for Out Fiesta, or season 2, season 6, episode 2, Duets. Please give it up for our amazing cast. Rob, we'll start with you.
Yeah.
Rob Hudspeth,
Thank you. I like to have it given up.
Kristen Keith,
Yes.
Juliana Briscoe.
Did we ever do her initiation, by the way?
What's initiation?
Okay, never mind. Sorry, never mind.
My anus is safe. What?
That's what she says. What?
I didn't get an initiation, did I?
Well, you just don't remember it. Richard and his roofie beer. Yeah. See, he has no.
I'm really not allowed to comment
Exactly.
on that.
Yeah, because you know the Masons will come after us and stuff. So we don't want to piss off the Illuminati. So we need to keep the initiation ritual a
Pluck
secret.
the Illuminati.
Yes.